On this vote, the yeas are 232. The nays are 196.
There's two main dynamics happening right now on impeachment. On the one hand, you have witnesses who are going in and really corroborating the details of the whistleblower complaint, talking about the fact that it did appear as though there was a quid pro quo for military aid for Ukraine in exchange for investigations into the DNC and into Biden. So the fundamentals of this impeachment inquiry are really being solidified. At the same time, you're seeing the partisan divide hardening. Even as witnesses go in and corroborate the whistleblower's account, Republicans are really lining up behind the president at this point. This is an impeachment inquiry that is really splitting along partisan lines. Democrats virtually fully in favor of it, Republicans unanimously opposed. It is certainly possible that as the inquiry goes on, we could see some shifts in that dynamic as some of these witnesses testify publicly, if there are other avenues that do open up. But at this point, this is an impeachment probe that is quite partisan. Public sentiment is also somewhat split on this on party lines. You do have a majority of Americans that favor the idea of launching an impeachment probe, but if you dig into those numbers deeper, you do see that Republicans are really standing with Trump and Democratic voters are really opposed to him. We do expect that the House will ultimately impeach the president. The Senate will be watching that vote very closely. If that is a party line vote, if you only have Democrats that are voting for impeachment, it is virtually impossible to see any different outcome in the Senate.